Fleekazoid released a new video. Did Jeff save gaming? Busty games are back. Hideo freak off. I mean, I kind of know what he's talking about. I don't about the busty games are back. That's probably something with Stellar Blade. Don't know what this is about. Did Jeff save gaming? And Hideo freak off. I know who Hideo is. Was making connections to Diddy? I don't know. Alright then.
Budgets are back, pimps! Not in Kojima's game, he's still separating more women from their shoes than TSA. But over
He's been getting pointers from Quentin Tarantino.
here, we've got golden robo titties, robo jiggle joints. We've got more fake tits
Whoa.
than a house party in Beverly Hills. Even
Can I have all this in the first minute? Come on, man. Trying to react to this. I don't want to get struck down.
Golf's got a dozen waifu games in here paying his rent. Now, any of these games be good? Listen, for right now, they'll at least have 2 redeeming qualities, and that's enough. Now put down your 20-year-old games because it's that time of the year where we get hyped over a bunch of lies. The stupid
Not me, man. I don't listen to them. I don't get hyped for games. I don't buy games anymore. I do, but like old. I buy old games. I'll probably buy all the games that are good that are coming out right now like 5 years later. In 2030, I'll have all the games everybody's playing right now.
Name Fest opened up by showing an awesome game that has heavy metal music, a rotund man doing wheelies, shooting flamethrowers, takedowns, gypsies, and best of all, gypsy takedowns. Oh my Jesus! A wave of nostalgia is coming over me, friend. Whoo! Tell me, what is this game called? Oh, fuck, it's a Dark Souls game. I haven't been this bamboozled since my last trip to Thailand. But
It doesn't bother me. I'm just now getting into Souls games. I'm playing Dark Souls 1 for the first time. And I'm about halfway through it. I just finished Blighttown and I beat that like fire beast monster down there in the demon ruins. That shit sucked.
speaking of big reveals, licensed games are having a second coming, pimps. Straight from the fan.
I love Dark Souls, by the way. Like, it's great. I want more. I'm probably addicted now.
Some lines of THQ. We're getting Invincible, Deadpool, Dune, The Expanse, Scott Pilgrim, Game of Thrones, Dexter, but he's James Bond, and all these games mean nothing to me.
True, man. Like, those are not going to be games that I'm going to put on my list of purchasing on Steam in 5 years. Even if those games, like, they didn't even sound like games I'd buy for $1 or even accept for free. I'd probably look at them and be like, I don't really want those in my library. I'm probably not going to play them.
Because the Robocock of Justice is getting takedowns. Let me tell you something personal, pimp. Ever since I was a boy, I've wanted to slam a man's head into an industrial vent because he littered. Taeyeon, I've got a chubby the size of Mount Rushmore. You are givers. No. Don't tell me that you can't do this to litterers. It's been a while since I've been chubbed up. Let me ride the...
What the fuck is he talking about? I don't even know what this video is about, man. I think he's just kind of going off.
Hi. Damn, I lost it. Kojima must be nearby.
Right now, it is an honor to welcome to Summer Game Fest a legendary game creator who is set to release his games. He pushes the gaming medium in bold new directions.
He is the star to my eyes. He is the sun in my moon. Hopefully, he will bear my children.
Mr. Hideo Kojima!
Kojima's walked out to announce more walking slop, keeping the hype going by showing an absolutely electric 7-minute...
Hey, I liked Death Stranding. I didn't play it. I watched the cutscenes and some of the gameplay like a movie or really like a TV show.
Conversation in a sepia tone room, then left. Then he came back because he had more to say, because Kojima always has more to say, especially about Kojima. This time it was to announce he has a USB stick of, quote, game ideas. Is that what we're calling it these days? Yeah, sure, buddy. I know what you mean by game ideas.
Yeah. Probably taking pointers from Randy Pitchford himself. If you don't know about that situation, look it up. I said that really weird because I had coffee in my mouth.
It means the feet scans of every Hollywood actress from the last 20 years. Toronto's gonna be hunting after that USB like the holy fucking grail. Domino oregano, Hideo-san. My sweet lover. And we got Wu-Chang, Wu-Tang, Moo-Dang, not to be confused with Mo-Dang, the cute-ass baby hippo. I love that hippo. Moo-Dang looks like
I just love hippos. Don't go near them, though, because they'll fucking kill you.
a solid 57% mix. Wu-Tang was just 45 seconds of showing a wall. And
yeah, wait, hold on. Wu-Tang's getting a game? That's weird. I forgot about that. That's a thing? Is it out? Is it coming out? They had a game. They had a game on the PlayStation 1, I think.
Wu Chang's gonna put me through an unspeakable hell to see some breastises. Story of my life, Jim. The new Bond game keeps stressing everywhere that this is a reimagining of the character that is their take and completely standalone. Does that mean this Sheen won't be making a reappearance?
Man talk.
Please
I mean, he likes to slap women.
let me know. I'm trying to shave money for the organ donor edition of Borderlands 4. Joff announced a game where you
Bro, don't even bring up Borderlands 4.
go around shooting limp dick zombies and punt kicking the cast of Rugrats. And before you ask,
Oh, okay. Alright. Let me recollect. That one caught me off guard.
yes, I will gladly punt kick that baby. I'll punt kick his ass back into the womb. But speaking of silly little baby games, Sonic Racing announced a new racist called Hatsune Miku.
What the fuck? That didn't even really make sense. I think he's just going places. This is like the opposite of artificial intelligence. This is like artificial dumbagence.
I have no clue who this is, but I'm sure it's a big improvement over the last Sega racing game that featured famous NASCAR crasher Danica Patrick. And as long as we're talking about crashes, Mind's Eye also paid Joff's ransom demands to be here.
I got some things to say about 28 years later. I haven't watched it yet, but I've been hearing some things about it. People are saying that it's like not a 10 out of 10, not a 9 out of 10, but it's definitely really good. Probably not as good as the first two. So I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna see for myself. Because I watch every zombie movie. Every zombie movie. And I play every zombie game pretty much, all the big ones. So if there's like new zombie games coming out, I'll probably end up buying those.
Tell you a little something about Mind's Eye. Mind's Eye is so good that before release, the suits were running from it like the bubonic plague. They were afraid of how good this game was and how...
Bro, it's so good. Mind's Eye, chef's kiss of terribleness. It's the new Ride to Hell Retribution. And I really don't want it to, I don't want to see it removed from the market.
much money they'd make. One of the devs even said that this game anticipates the future. If that's the case, the future is looking very inbred.
I remember the devs talking about, was it the devs? Somebody involved with it was talking about there's like a campaign from Rockstar to take down this game because they're afraid that it's gonna compete with GTA 6. It's gonna take from GTA 6 sales. Absolutely insane. I know I saw that somewhere. Somebody back me up in the comments. You gotta confirm this for me.
Mafia heard everyone's complaints about Mafia 3 not being a Mafia game, so they made Mafia 4 an Uncharted game. Silent Hill is getting not one, but 2 more games.
I didn't know that. Hold on. What? There's 2 Silent Hills coming out? Oh yeah, Silent Hill 1 remake. Okay. Damn it, you tricked me. That's not a new game coming out.
Nice. Congrats. Happy for you. Let's go check back in on the dickheads that own everything I love.
World premiere.
Phil Spencer is hitting that Ozempic. Sorry, no Gears of War ED today, guys. They made a trailer, but they couldn't get it up in time. Don't fret, though, Gears of War fans. It could be worse. We could be Thief fans.
Or we could get another Halo game.
Hey, idiot! How does it feel to have your favorite franchise brought back only for it to be in VR? No.
Dude, like, that's exactly what these corporate slop corporations, that's like triple redundant. It's what they do, man. They love to do it. They love to just make weird decisions that nobody asked for. They're like, well, we have the Thief IP. We haven't used it. We also have it in our contract to make a VR game. Let's just throw them together.
Not good, right? Yeah, no, I know. I'm a Batman fan. This has happened to me twice. One more time, and who's to fucking say what I'll be releasing? Deadpool is also getting another game in VR, specifically on the Zuckerberg honeypot device that buys exclusivity for almost every VR game. And I speak for everyone when I say, I'm not letting that lizard man see inside my goon cave.
I mean, true. I wouldn't have said it like that. But maybe that's why we're reacting to Fleekazoid and he's not reacting to us.
Don't worry your pretty little heads about it, Valve Index fans. Go back to playing Half-Life Alyx for the 50th time. I got you. Go beat your saber again. I got you. I don't care how many gold chains he wears. Swapping from business to I'm not spying on you casual ain't fooling me, Buster. I don't care if you put on Flavor Flav's clock. The Spank Citadel is for Gabe's eyes only, bitch. Speaking of which, Gabe Newell showed up to the Summer Game Fest to announce that he has a super yacht, showing illiterate kids everywhere that you don't need to be able to count to 3 in order to afford a yacht. Sorry, super yacht. Thank you, Gabe Newell. Very inspiring. All right, let's bang out.
That was too much. Hold on. I gotta collect my thoughts. The count to 3 thing got me. Because, true, Left 4 Dead went from 4 to 2. Alright.
Some hardcore detailed analysis real quick. Friend slop, friend slop, friend slop, friend slop. People say if Left 4 Dead came out today, we'd call it friend slop. Damn right I would. Hell, I'd go even further than that. Hide and seek is the original friend slop. Marriage, friend slop. Nuance is for people with PhDs. I wrote this script with a crayon. Let's get back to...
Why you gotta say it like that? Nobody says it like that. If you say crayon, you're a fucking insane person. It's pronounced crayon. But at least it's better than pronouncing it crown. At least crayon kind of makes sense.
What matters. This game had an ass so fat it had this guy dancing. I got 20 ads for the new Switch. Shout out to everyone that won the Switch 2 giveaways.
Bro, I actually didn't get very many ads for the Nintendo Switch 2. Or anything around it. Assassin's Creed Shadows, Dragon Age the Veilguard, and what was the gay Skyrim ripoff? Avowed? I was getting bombarded with ads for those games. I got like almost nothing for the Switch too. And I was talking about it a lot and looking up a lot of information about it. Maybe they gathered the fact that I really was adamant about not buying this thing. They were like, fine, we don't want you to buy it.
By the way, Metal Gear Solid Delta looks great, Onimusha looks great, Dying Like the Beast looks good, Stranger Than Heaven looks fantastic.
Yep, true. I don't even know what this is, but it looks amazing.
RGG's actually got to make new assets for this one. It's good to see they're re-releasing BioShock Infinite without all the escort missions. Scum took a shit on the showcase.
I just bought BioShock Infinite. I don't remember anything about it except for some of the vibes. And the main character looks like one of the little girls from the previous 2 games, but grown up.
Speaking of which...
Not the main character, like the main story character.
Ninja Gaiden 4 looks like a piece of art. Nothing but absolute art.
Absolute cinema. I can't wait to play this game when it's on sale for $2 in a bundle.
I think the price is a little steep at $1,000, but they gotta get you to hop on Game Pass somehow.
True. Dude, Game Pass is where everything's gonna be. It's popping over there. Just making the rental culture online. That's all that Game Pass is. It's just renting, but you don't have to go to a store. The storefront, you just go to the storefront on your TV.
And when did a little extortion ever hurt anyone? Resident Evil Requiem was announced.
Yes! That's actually what I'm excited for.
Now, I just need you to watch something for me. For the audio listeners, what we're watching here is Raccoon City getting leveled by the force of 1,000 fucking suns. Think the highest budget live leak you've ever seen. Now, as that guy, that Ford Bronco, and that Quiznos gets consumed by the fiery wrath of God's mistakes, tell me, do you think anything in this city is left? No, right? Wrong! Every building is still standing. Hell, I think I see a Margaritaville is still open. Shit, is that a McDonald's over there? Hey, you want a radio?
It's probably not a sequel to the original games. It's probably a sequel to the remakes, which are slightly different.
Active Big Mac? Jokes aside, I'm glad we retconned the nuclear bomb to a little oopsie daisy. After getting...
Yeah, I'm super excited for Resident Evil Requiem. And I hear that you can play as Leon. Like old Leon. That'd be amazing. I would love that so much, please. Yes, please. Yes.
Choke slam by the vampire with the massive mommy milkers. I'll tell you this much, I am excited to finally be able to play a Resident Evil game again with both hands on the controller.
Resident Evil Village was so good. I loved it so much. It's like one of my favorite games of all time. It's up there with Resident Evil 4. The OG and the remake. And Resident Evil 2 is up there also, the remake. And the OG. I love the OG. I love Resident Evil. Damn it. Nothing but bangers. Like, they did a really good job at keeping their mainline games pretty good. Even Resident Evil 6, the worst one, arguably, is pretty good. It's fun. It's decent. It's definitely the most action-packed, least sense-making Resident Evil game.
Over in the PlayStation showcase, lately, they've been eating more ass than Dawes eating cheeseburgers. Fucking Daw, he's the only guy more allergic to green than Sony. First,
Dude, Conquered was such an abysmal failure. And it's like all these purples and teals, and I always talk about it. I bring it up all the time. Anytime I see it, just puked onto my screen. And I'm fine with purple and teal colors. It's just they always put it everywhere. And it's always like things are one color. Like, notice how the bulbs on the black chick's hair, they're one color, separate color from the hair on top, because those are separate pieces. The pink girl, her hair is one piece, so it's one color. Her shirt is one piece, it's one color. Everything is just one color. It kind of makes no sense. And it's like, there's no edge, there's no like dirt, no tears on anything. Everybody's like perfectly designed, and it's just not good. It's not good. There's no soul, and the colors don't make sense. The character that makes sense the most is the alien girl in this picture.
it was Concord, then Marathon, and the Swamp Thing.
I'm gonna be a dad.
The fuck's it got to do with me? I don't give a fuck about
But finally,
Dude, The Last of Us. I didn't even watch it. Usually I can get through these garbage TV shows that are like video game adaptations and stuff like that, and remakes and reimaginings. But I just couldn't with The Last of Us. And I watched Halo.
PlayStation's announced that they want to make money again. So inspired by their muse, Stellar Yams, they said, bam! Marvel minus Capcom with a big budget store. Bam! Hey, remember when the French said, ho ho, croissant, 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 croissant?
Hey, you can't do that. That's racist.
Well, Team Ninja just announced that Neo 3 will be mixing ninjas and samurais into one character.
That sounds really badass. And yeah. Assassin's Creed Shadows. 10 out of 10. Return to form.
They've done what no other Frenchman has done before. They didn't surrender and they achieved victory. Wouldn't you know it, all Ubisoft was missing was something called a single button press. Have you heard of this? And you already know Neo 3's gonna have a big budget because Neo 2 had a massive budget. Have you all forgotten that tall lady with those voluptuous curves that...
Hang on. What was the budget for Neo 2? Oh, it's undisclosed. Probably not $400 million.
Wild, untamed bush, and those fine Edo-era Japanese oak railings with golden fixtures. Whoa, I'd stick my couch in her living room. This house is this man's wife, by the way. Now let's bring it back over to bootleg Bethesda.
When it comes to growing new...
I mean, he's not wrong. I say, like, we all say that. We all know it. Making rip-off Skyrim, gay Fallout.
franchises, Obsidian is having a year like no other.
I still can't go left! The Outer Worlds heard my complaints about having to strap 2 rounds of 9mm together to make 12 gauge and fixed it by making my knees pop when I stand up.
I'm just gonna hear you.
Better idea. I'm dummy thick and the clap of my ass cheeks.
Dude, Outer Worlds 2 is gonna be such a disaster, I think. I think it's a completely different company than the people who made the Outer Worlds 1. A lot of people left. They've changed hands even since Avowed.
Alerts the guards. Thoughts? No takers? Alright, I mean, I don't gotta tell you guys what happened the last time an artist got rejected, but you know what? Hey, you take that chance, right? At least the game's not $80 goddamn dollars!
Yeah, and it's not $80. That's how much it costs for the base game. They created a whole game, and then they removed bits from it so they could sell it to you at a premium. It's actually gonna be like $120, maybe more.
I'm sorry, Grandpa, I gotta shut off your life support. The Outer Worlds 2 is coming out. $80, so I can pay for your goddamn Port Royale Burnout Notch Lucky Brand tees. Retard was right about you lot. Tony Hawk's getting Michelangelo. I mean, not to overreact, because I'm not really a big overreactor, but wow, that's pretty neat. Todd Howard didn't make it to the event because his car...
Also, Bam Margera is gonna be in Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. Is it 3 and 4? Yeah. I'm probably not gonna play it, but hey, yeah. I'll probably pick it up in like 5 years.
car broke down on the way there. State of Decay is in a state of delay. And finally, Fable didn't make an appearance.
Oh, man. I'm such a huge Fable fan. Fable 1, 2, and 3. I actually love Fable 3. A lot of people don't like that game. Definitely not the best one. Fable 2 is definitely the best one. But I'd play Fable 3 over the first Fable. Probably. Maybe. I'd rather play them in order. 1, 2, then 3. I'd really like to see Fable 1, 2, and 3 on Steam. That'd be amazing. I don't see that happening. I also don't see how this game's going to be very good either. I hope it is. I hope it's mind-blowingly good.
Tonight, and for that, I'm thankful. If I missed your favorite game announcement here tonight, nah, it wasn't an accident. I just hate that game, and you should take it very personally. Make sure you let me know about it on every social media platform, especially Twitter. And while you're at it, mark down on your calendar that the Fleek Award Game Show SummerSlam is coming.
He didn't even talk about Madden. What the fuck is wrong with this guy? Didn't even talk about Madden.
June 28th at 7 p.m. EST. Come see Naughty Dog Stellar Blade take on the real Stellar Blade. Come see Flom and Jesus Christ take on Nintendo
I want to see Jesus Christ. Hold on. Wait, Jesus Christ gonna be there?
and Satan. Maybe,
Oh, Satan's gonna be there too. Never mind. I don't know about it.
possibly. Find out yourself. June 28th at 7 p.m. EST. You know who's gonna win UFC 317? You! Because you won't be watching it. You'll be watching the Fleek SummerSlam.
True! June 28th at 7 p.m. Oh, dude, I'm on board. Sign me up, man.
See you there!
Fleekamania, let's go.